Hey guys, shoulders, mobility, flexibility. We're gonna do some work on that. They need a little TLC with all the hard work that we do, all those planks and push-ups and all that good stuff. So we're gonna start out, guys, in the all fours position. I'm gonna face this way, John's gonna be to the side so you get different views. The knees underneath those hips, wrists underneath those shoulders. You're gonna give me some shoulder rolls. One way is gonna feel a little more awkward than the other, but just like, think of choo-choo train wheels. Bringing your chest down and rolling your shoulders. Good, so drop the chest. The key here is the elbows don't bend. Keep the arms straight. All the movement is in the shoulders. So drop down, around, and up. Do 2 more this way. And now you're gonna reverse that movement. So this one's gonna feel weird. Because normally the easiest way is the one that we do first. And then the second way is backwards and we're like, what? Get that nice circle. It's so funny when I'm doing these, I feel like little kinks in my shoulders.
That's just the bone getting out of the way of the muscle.
I feel like I need like some oil in there. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so still staying in this position, we're gonna do some scap push-ups, okay? So once again, making sure that your elbows are not bending. It is not a push-up, but we're just going to use the scap. So the area up here on the shoulder blades. So first thing I want you to do is press into the floor, and I want you to separate your shoulder blades. Like you're in that cat-cow, you're in that cat position. So rounding that back, shoulder blades are separated. Now, keeping the arms nice and straight, I want you to drop your chest down and squeeze those shoulder blades together like you're pinching a pencil with your shoulder blades. Don't bend the elbows. And then press the floor away. Once again, separate them, give me that cat back. And then lower down, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good, let's do that 3 more times. Separate them, and then bring it down, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 2 more, exhale. Give me that cat stretch, separate those shoulder blades, and drop it down. Good, and 1 more. Press it, separate those shoulder blades, bring it down, pinch them together. Good, and then just shake it out. So your shoulder blades, you're thinking them opening and rounding and then coming together. Okay, so now we're gonna lay on our side. We're gonna have our knees stacked 90 degrees. We're gonna have both arms in front, one palm on top of the other. Okay, we're gonna take that top arm and you're going to imagine that your knees are glued to the floor so they can't lift or rotate over to the other side. You're gonna take your top hand and those fingertips and you're gonna draw a circle like a rainbow over your head. Slow, keep your fingertips on the floor. Open, 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 all the way to the other side. And then close the book over to the other side. So the key is to try to keep those fingertips on the floor as long as possible. Open, 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 open. Feel that sticky spot where it gets a little bit tight. Feel the opening in that chest. And then bring that arm closed. Let's do that 2 more times. Open. Good, and don't rush through it. When you feel that spot where it's really tight, slow it down a little bit. And then close it. You got 1 more time for me. Bring it overhead. Good, nice and slow. Remember, don't let those knees lift up, squeeze them down. And then close it. Now, keep that top leg up at 90 degrees, but I want you to extend that lower leg all the way out. So you're kind of rolling over onto that left arm. So whatever arm is on the bottom, that's the one we're going to stretch out now. So you're going to take that top arm, but I want you to pull that, lift your body up a little bit, and I want you to pull back that bottom shoulder a little bit, and you're going to roll your body weight over. And get a little squeeze, and then roll it up. So let your body roll inward onto that bottom arm. And then bring it back. Use that top arm to control how fast or how much pressure you roll onto that side. And then bring it up. And then 1 more time. Really roll onto that arm as much as you feel comfortable. You can lay on over. I'm going to even just bring and extend my top arm all the way out. And just have that bottom arm tucked underneath me. This is like that position if you fell asleep because you wake up and you're like, oh, my arm, it's asleep. Stretching out that shoulder. And almost feel like you're trying to pull that bottom shoulder blade over to the opposite side. Drag that dead arm, that sleeping arm. Good, then place that top arm to allow you to roll up. Now extend both legs behind you. Come up, bring that bottom arm out to the side. Now we've done this stretch before in a lot of our cool downs. We're gonna place that, I have my right hand right outside my right chest, and I'm gonna roll my body now onto its side. And feel that stretch in the other shoulder, the other way. Here, nice deep breath in, and then exhale. Come onto your stomach, place both hands underneath the shoulders. I want you to come back into child's pose. I want you to bring your right forearm underneath your forehead, and that arm that we were just stretching, you're going to reach it all the way out, as far as those fingertips can go, and you're going to imagine you're trying to press that armpit down towards the floor. One nice big deep belly breath. And slowly bring it up. We're just going to switch on to the other side. So now, 90 degrees. Bottom arm. Good. Remember, glue those knees together. Don't let them lift up. Place the hands one on top of the other, and those top fingertips, this is now my left arm, is going to sweep overhead. And it's going to try to keep contact with the floor as long as it can, if the whole time. I'm going to try. And then close the book. So really focus on that opening up of that shoulder. Open, open, open. Feel that chest. Woo! And then close it. And if you can't keep the fingertips on the floor, who cares? Do the best you can. Feel that stretch in the chest and the arm. Two more. Each time might get a little easier. It should. Keyword easier. Not easy. And open it. My legs keep wanting to lift up. I'm forcing them down. And boom, we close it. Now let's extend that bottom leg out. Remember, so we can roll onto that bottom arm, which is my right arm now. So I can use that left hand to kind of give me a little bit of pressure to take off. Use it to control how hard I want to roll onto that shoulder or not. And like I said, feel like you're pulling that arm through that right shoulder, pulling it over to the right side as you roll left. Good, roll off of it. And then one more time now, we're just gonna hold it down. So depending on how tight you are, you can roll on and off a couple times, 3 to 5 times. But then on that last one, really hold it. Like I said, give that little friction left hand right beside the left shoulder or that chest, and then rolling on to the right side. We've been doing a lot of overhead. A lot of overhead squats, single arm overhead squats, clean and presses, Arnold presses, tons of different presses. And if you don't work on the shoulder mobility, they're really going to affect a lot, not just upper body exercises, but lower body exercises as well, especially that overhead squat. Good, and then let's slowly roll onto our stomach, place the hands underneath the chest, come back. Let's bring that left forearm down to rest our forehead. Let's reach those right fingertips out, pressing the underarm down to the floor, taking some nice deep breaths, opening up that shoulder. Good, one more deep breath. Awesome, and walk the hands back. We're gonna come up onto our knees now. Now for this next exercise, guys, if you have a strap, a exercise band, if you have a stick, a broomstick, a ruler, whatever you wanna use for this next one, you can. You can also use nothing. You can do this as well. This is a tall kneeling arm raise. So you can tuck your toes under, okay? Sitting up nice and tall, squeezing those glutes. Now if you have that band, I'm gonna turn this way first. If you have that band, just gentle tension against that band. You're gonna slowly start to bring the band up and back over your head. Now first thing you're gonna wanna do is flare that rib cage and pop that belly forward. I want you to tuck that tailbone under. I want to keep you to tuck that rib cage. Don't let it lift up. Bring that band back as far as you can without popping the ribs. And then slowly bring it forward and down. Good. Let's do that 3 more times. Lift. So give a little gentle pull out on that band or on that stick. Remember, keep those ribs down. Open up the shoulders. And then slowly come back. Now the more narrow you keep your hands, the harder it's going to be. The wider out you bring them, the easier. And bring it up. And come down. And on this last one, we're going to bring it up, we're going to hold it. Good, keep that rib cage down. Remember, gently pulling out with the band. Keeping the ribs down, squeezing the glutes. This is a must-do exercise for me and John. You can. This is a tall kneeling, but this is another version of a shoulder dislocate. 3, 2, and 1, and slowly bring it down. Woo. And put that band or that stick off to the side. We're going to do some tall kneeling side raises. So with our right arm, we're going to lift it up, and I want you to think you're reaching and lifting that shoulder blade. It's coming up and out of that socket, and up and over to the side. So don't think about the side bend movement, think about the shoulder coming up and over, and then coming back up and down. Good, arm comes up, reaches up to the ceiling, up and over. Good, and reaching tall and down. So you're reaching with those fingertips each time. Bring it up, like someone pulling you up to the ceiling, and over, and up and down. This last time we're gonna hold it for about 10 seconds. So bring it up, reach up, and over. And hold it, and you can look up towards that bicep if you want. You can look straight ahead, whatever feels comfortable with the neck. For 3, 2, and reach, 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 reach on the way up, and bring that arm down. Woo! I know, right? Simple stretches, not so simple. All right, let's do the other side. Bring it up. Remember, reach up with the fingertips like someone's pulling you, and then over to the side. And as you reach up, same thing, fingertips, pull, 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 and down. And bring it up. Reach up and out. And back over. One more time like this. Reach, 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 up and over. And then come up. And then on this last one, we're going to hold it over for a couple seconds. And bring it up. Reach those fingertips. Reach. Now they come to the ceiling. Someone's pulling you up towards the ceiling. And then pulling it over to the side, over to the side. 3, 2, and reach up, 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 and back down. Awesome. So we're going to come onto our back before we come to a seated position. Laying on the floor, hands down by the side, and I want you to slide your elbows up to shoulder height. So your hands just drag up right to shoulder height, and then they stop. Now, I want you to bring your hands, lift them up off the floor to give me those cactus arms, and try to bring the back of your hands onto the floor. And then you're going to bring it back, reverse the way you came up, palms come back down to the floor, press the hands on the floor, and then slide them back down. Let's just do that 2 more times. Bring the elbows up to shoulder height alongside the body, bring them up, up, up. And then rotate those arms, and then bring your back of your hands on the floor for those goalpost arms, and then bring them back. Bring the palms onto the floor, press the fingertips down, and slide the arms back down. Let's do that one more time. In any of these exercises, guys, feel free to stay in them for much longer. Good, and then bring it up. Especially this one, you want to do this 10 times, do it 10 times.
It's good.
It's good. Fingertips down, feel that stretch is right there. I'm like, woo! And then slide it down. Awesome. So let's bring it up into a seated cross-legged position, guys. I'm going to turn sideways. This is where, if you can't, interlace your fingers behind your back, like this, with your arms straight. Just grab that strap that you have and bring your hands behind you, because it's very important that you lock those elbows, roll the shoulders back and down, and you're going to lift those arms up, or arms extended, lift the palms up. Bring it up. 3, 2, 1, lower it down. Let's go again. Bring it up. 3, 2, 1. And bring it down. One more time, bring it up. 3, 2, 1, and down. Now this last one, we're going to hold it for a little bit longer. So bring it up. Feel like someone's pulling your hands behind you. Roll those shoulders back. Open up that chest, keep that chin nice and neutral. Keep lifting and pulling back with those hands. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower them down. And release them. Give a nice shoulder roll for me. Okay, guys. Let me turn forward. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your arms up. Slide the elbows down the back wall. Good. One more time. Big inhale. Bring it up. And then exhale down. Give me a big shoulder roll. Put those shoulders in your back pocket. Sit up proud and tall. And there you go. Your shoulders are done. Awesome work, guys. Way to work on your flexibility and mobility. Stay strong. Keep up the hustle. And I'll see you back for another stretch workout. Good job.